Ah, okay. Part two then, because I only noticed just then the capture was like that, and I just thought, that's a bit bollocks, isn't it? So welcome. If I'm just doing this as a take one, this is a virtual modular synthesizer. Isn't that fun? And I'm playing around with some of the patches. I've got an oscilloscope here. I've got a mixer, and the mixer goes to audio, and I've finally got this set out. So now, if I go from, let's have a sine wave, and we'll go into mixer 1. There we go. But nothing's coming. You can't hear that. I can definitely hear it, but there's nothing coming out on desktop audio. So how do I make it so you can hear what I can hear? There we go. No, you can hear that. Alright, so let's have a VCA LFO. That's what I want an LFO. Yeah, I'll have the LFO on top, why not? And let's have a sine wave. Yeah, sine wave going from that to the voltage control oscillator. There we go. So using this, wow, that's quite loud, isn't it? Sorry, that's a bit distracting. Let's just unplug those things for the moment. So using that LFO, I was able to change the frequency of that. That's fun. So if I go there, and what's that say? FM. No idea what FM means. And that means pulse width modulation. So what if I went, instead of the oscillator, go to pulse width modulation? Will that do anything? Let's put that back into... I mean, you can see there, it's sort of pulsing, that's showing that something's happening. But doesn't really seem to do that much. So if I go sync, no. FM, no. And that's going. Okay. What if I did an amplifier? Let's bring that in there. And then we'll take the sine wave from that to constant voltage, there we go. And then we take the output of that to there. And will this do something? No, it's that's not doing anything. There? No. There? No. There? No. That's not doing anything. But I can take, say for example, the input of the oscillator in there, take the output to the mixer, hey, that's, I think we're getting somewhere here. Alright, so let's just bypass. Oh dear. Oh, okay. Let's just bypass that temporarily. I want to try some other experimentation. So, got that. And fine tuning. Well, that only matters if I'm using multiple ones. So, what about this pulse width modulation? I want to try some of that. If I get another oscillator, there we go, right, and take the output of that into the pulse width modulation, Let's see if, I mean, that's fluctuating, but that's not changing anything in the signal, is it? Hello. That's interesting. Why did I put a triangle wave? Same. Sol wave. And a square wave. So if I was to take, for example, the output of the LFO, hey, there we go. We're getting somewhere now. Now, how do you make this musical, one might ask? Anyway, so we got that. We'll get the input of that, and we'll go into there. But that is going at the same frequency of all of this, so that's not that interesting. So what I need is, why else would I put something else in there? Yeah. Okay. So if I take the, no, wrong, so take that, go right. Very nice, so I'll just put that out of the way. So now I want another LFO. He says getting an oscillator. I'll take the output of that into there. It's got a wet sound to it, hasn't it? What if I use triangle? Hey, this is getting somewhere, isn't it? Is there somewhere I can use, like, I mean, I assume this sort of twiddling the knob here, I'm doing with this oscillator going into that oscillator via the square wave going into sync. But anyway. But the thing is, an oscillator's not the bit I want to use for that. I want to do an LFO, so let's get this LFO, put it down here, and we'll take the sine wave output into the How strange you can modify the sound that much. So we've got one thing there, and can I get... So let's say this one here. What do I want to do with that one? I want to do something with it. So let's have this make... Oh, you can't plug multiple things into it. Alright, so move that out of the way. Move that there. Move that all the way there. Let's have another mixer. Mixer. What do you... come on, mixer. LFO, delay, ADSR, mixer. There we go. So now, if I take the... So, the mix from that will go into in one. And I won't bother with any panning at the moment, so we'll just have a mono input, it just does that. So this one goes into there. But that's not that interesting. So if I go in input there, let's do a low pass filter. So I want something affecting this. So I'm going to need another LFO. Let's just move you there. In fact, you go there because you're all a group. Yeah, I like that. Oh, and so yeah, okay, right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this mixer up here. Yar, that looks good. And that LFO. Oh, okay, so that's all. This is effectively one group. These four go there. And then, so I want a scope. Have I got a scope? Scope. What a great tool. You can have an oscilloscope in your Eurorack. Other oscilloscopes are available. So, let's see. That's taking the channel one up. Oh, I see, yeah, because it's monitoring just... Do I need two mixers? The answer is not really, but I've got them, so why not? So put into there. Alright. What happens if I put it into the high pass filter instead? Okay, I like that effect. That does nothing. That's just fine tuning. I'm getting a bit bored of you. Hey, there we go. Right, so this one, I quite like drive. So let's have an LFO affecting drive. Yeah, let's have you there. So the sine wave output, if in doubt, go with sine waves. They're always nice, aren't they? Hey, look, there's flat beat. YouTube, you can't see this, but I'm banging my head at the moment. Yeah. Great. So, what else can I do with this? Because, alright, let's just unplug that for a minute so I can hear myself think. So I've got two things going on here. I've got that and I've got that. Suppose I could put an amplifier in there, although the mixer really does that. So yeah, play with the mixer. But these two are acting independently of each other. There's no timing. So what if I had some sort of, is there like a clock, like a metronome? A delay, ADSR, mixer, no idea what an 8-vert is, unity. Mixer utility dual, mixer averages signals with unity gain. Ton 10 signals on and off. That could be interesting, but maybe a syncopation if I wanted that. A scope is, well, it's great. Sequencer. 3-channel, 8-step sequencer, also with gate outputs. Okay, I could do some pads with that. Sequential switch. Routes an input to one of 4 outputs. So if I had like 4 oscillators doing the same thing but sounding slightly different, that could like, yeah, okay, that's interesting. But what was it I wanted? I wanted a clock, a switch, octave, quantizer. Ooh. Okay. Don't play with these toys yet. Let's just merge multiple monophonic cables into a polyphonic cable. Okay. What's this? I can't read because the arrow's underneath it. Sum of all channels in a polyphonic cable. Visualizes all channels of a polyphonic cable. Mid-side stereo encoded decoder. In a bit I'm going to have to pause. Oh, I can pause this because there's a button that does pause. Yeah, I've got some cooking on the go. Noise, nice. We'll use noise for a bit of percussion actually, that'll be good. Random is random, audio 8, audio 16. Well, I don't have 16 audio channels, so an audio 2 would have done me fine. External MIDI. Connect MIDI from an external device to a CV and gates. Alright, that's something for later. I'll plug in my my synth and use it for some CV control. I just wanted a clock. A resizable blank panel, notes, write text or patch notes or artist attribution. Clock generator. Ah, so these are extra models that I've got. Okay. The envelope generator, no. External. Those are the things. Voltage control values. Ah, filters. No. Mixers, noise. This have noise. Okay. Right. So we got that good. Sounds like a hi-hat, so get wow, get what? Get a I want an amp. How do I just reset filters? There we go. So I've got everything I need. Wow. So I take that, and that's the input, and then output. The great thing about modular synth is you have everything automated, so automated but with human creativity. So if I take the output of that, and no, that still needs to be there, but the constant voltage go to there. Well, nothing's going out now. So I'm getting bored of this one. Let's just take that out. Let's not take it out. And I'm monitoring the wrong one, so we need that to go into another amp. So the high pass filter goes in there, comes out of there. Into that. All right. Oh yeah, I wanted to play with this. So let's take. What should we take signal from? We could take signal from the LFO. So that's going to the filter, which is going to the amp. So take the output of the amp to the quantizer and take that to there. I have no idea what the quantizer is doing. It's doing something, I can tell that, and I assume that is doing something, but what it's doing I don't know, so right, I'll pause it there and I'll come back in a bit. And back, recording, pause it again to make sure it's recording, there we go. Right, how do I do new? Oh yeah, we'll do, alright, apparently I've saved that somewhere, but I am doing all of that stuff because this bit here, well there we go, that's MIDI, but I don't understand what all of these patches are, and this has got to be, hang on, that won't, that's, I don't get this patch, just delete, 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 We'll keep the scope and we'll keep the mixer. Those bits are okay. So we'll have an oscilloscope, sorry, an oscillator. Sine wave goes to input. Alright, ow. That's definitely working, but I think it's that one I need it, so. And then speakers. Yeah, that's going. Okay, good. Probably change the levels as well. So now, the MIDI CV. So this should, in theory, if I take the voltage output to there, and then I'll take a sine wave to there. That's just producing a constant frequency, but I'll change MIDI device, computer keyboard, Windows MIDI. Let's try that, and then no device, USB MIDI 0. There's no camera showing my look of shock, but all right. So that's just monophonic. I'm pretty right. Sorry, yeah. So it seems all the MIDI controls I got is just. And what if I use the? Oh, it even responds to the octave shifter. Okay. Oh, that's good. So I've got an actual physical keyboard in front of me where I can do all that stuff. Oh, all right, okay. But of course, a modular synthesizer where you can put all these modules in to control one another. Why not work with MIDI so that you can plug a MIDI input into it and then have MIDI control of your oscillator? Yeah. All right, okay. Hey, I've got this really nice synthesizer, as you will hear from recordings on my music I have made, do not steal please, playlist, and I'm using a really expensive oscillator to control MIDI inputs, but oh, that makes me very happy. So what else can I do with MIDI? I mean, they got all these other things like a ring. I don't know. I mean, do I have to start reading a manual? Is that what I'd have to do? But no, surely not. Does the pitch shifter do anything? No, I don't think it's any. No. Pitch shifter's definitely not doing anything. I'm just definitely making sure it's not gonna. What was I making sure of? It's definitely monophonic. Okay, so what does that tell me? Let's just do, all right, think. So it's monophonic, but I know for sure that my keyboard is polyphonic. I mean, the synthesizer itself will do a maximum of 4 voices, but this will register many key presses. I don't know how many is many. So this is from the device, all channels, yeah, USB, yeah. Windows MIDI, yeah. Wonder if there's actually like very tempted to just look up something at the moment. In fact, you can look up this. So instead of USB to MIDI, I'll be like PCI MIDI. See if that actually exists. And those are, I mean, what am I looking at here? PCIe audio interface, 4 simultaneous input and output channels, and it's got a nice, but that's not MIDI, is it? No, I want something that's actually like genuine, like PCI Pro MIDI interface. Is there a PCI card with a MIDI port? Let's see. Zero no PCI card sorted be a MIDI port. Full sound just be a demo. Eventual MIDI connection allowed you move to USB. Connects me and there. Latency. PCI example. So that does exist. None will give you a MIDI port as XLR jack. It's too large for it. Well, it's not an XLR jack. It's a DIN socket. You silly. Unless they're talking about modern MIDI, I don't know. But I'm looking at the MIDI I'm looking at is a classical 5-pin DIN. Joysticks MIDI in. Okay, yeah. Oh, I see. So that was actually done back in the day, but now you just use it USB, right? So anyway, this. I didn't sleep much last night, and it's not good when you're trying to do creative stuff and you're trying to learn. But so what else can I do with this? So I can put that. What if I go? Can I load my previous one? Cancel. Save this. Alright, so we call that very basic MIDI. There, done that. And I just want to test one more thing before I try the other patch. So that goes into there, yeah. And I've got arpeggiation on one, so let's just start program cover. No, that's not doing anything. Okay, go to the other patch. Yeah, template. What's this? This not a QWERTY keyboard. Windows MIDI, USB 0. Hey, look. I saw something there. Yeah, okay, that's kind of cool. So there's definitely some, yeah, but this needs to be programmed. So we want WASPy, whatever that is. And that's how ADSR works as well. Great. Still monophonic, but that's okay. And then what if I used a sine wave instead? Oh yeah. Oh, that's great. I could be so much more musical with this, but now I've got... But the arpeggiator doesn't do anything. There may be a way to transmit that. I don't know what data the microcorg transmits through MIDI. So, but that, so what's going on here? We've got the MIDI is the thing which is doing all the triggering. So that's the oscillator goes into oscillator 1. Oscillator 1 is a sine wave which goes into voltage cutoff. Yeah, and then a low pass filter goes into the mixer. Right, and then frequency there is dictated by the output of the ADSR, and the retrigger goes into the retrigger, and then gate goes to gate, and then, alright, okay, can I do something with, I feel I can do something with the ADSR. So what if I had, we'll just go with LFO1, put you down there, and then we'll go sine wave into the attack. There we go. So we got a pulsing sine. Yeah, but that's the attack's making, it doesn't really make much difference. So what if I made just a very quick attack? Oh, that makes it. I want a very short attack. Can I make it shorter than that? Alright, so I'm hitting the keys at different speeds and it's not recording velocity, so it doesn't matter what speed I hit at, it's just a basic trigger. But let's take that out. Attack, delay, sustain, release, delay. So but again, that doesn't do much. So let's just try to sustain. Release. All right, okay, so let's take Alright, that's not a good trigger for ADSR, nor is it a good trigger for ASMR. So what can I do with the ADSR to make it more interesting, or do I just do that manually? I don't know. There's so many possibilities. So I didn't save the previous patch from last time. Let's take a sine wave output from there, go into sync. Yeah. Yeah, interesting. Well, that doesn't really do much, does it? So let's just change to that. That's not really doing much. what if I had a second, so LFO, you just go there for a bit, a second oscillator, which doesn't go anywhere, so a third oscillator, put it there, yeah, why not, and we'll have a that to there, yeah, and we'll have a triangle wave from there go to can I go in there? No. Can I go? Can't. So do I recreate what's going on there, or do I just take this signal? Does that low pass filter goes straight into the mix? Yeah, there we go. And that's no good because it's got the, alright, so let's just recreate that panel there. So we'll have a filter. This is great. I mean, I didn't know about modular synthesis until a few weeks ago, and my uncle said, "Oh, people are doing music with a Vialto." I said, "What, that crappy little toy?" And I said, "Yeah, the crappy little toy." And I saw this guy who was doing a very nice piece of music where he was using the sound output of the square wave oscillator, that is the Vialto, into a mutable instruments clouds, and I thought, wow, that's incredible. What's that doing? And it's like it's doing something called granular synthesis. I was like, all right, what's granular synthesis? And the answer is, I don't know. I don't know. Duplicate. There we go. Right. So delete this bit. Put that there. Hey, that's good. Delete. Duplicate. Yeah. Put that there. And then this bit. Well, it looks pretty much the same, doesn't it? Is there a way I can no, I can't duplicate it. I have to do it by hand. So sine wave goes from there to there. But Hobbit, why are you just repeating the same thing twice? Ah, well, that's where I'm going to be clever, you see. What else are we doing? So that's it. Just one goes into the input there, and frequency goes to output, and then low pass filter goes to mixer, right? And then what? Output of that goes, no, oh dear, frequency of that, then so that output goes to CV1. All right, okay. I'm not going to question it. I'm just following what this is doing. You learn by example, right? Yeah, I learn by example. So now I take the gate of that and go to the gate there. Good, I can double that up. Now retrig. Retrig goes from there to there. So take the retrig from that and go there. Right. Okay. Well, that's not very interesting, is it? No, it's not. But of course I haven't got an oscilloscope, so let's duplicate the oscilloscope. Right, so I can monitor the output of this second patch I got down here. The oscilloscope works by connecting the x-axis to so CV2 to the x-axis, right. So now you see two very similar two very similar ones, but let's just randomize that one. Already it's starting to sound musical. great. So just by doing randomize, I've ended up with saying that, but of course, we aren't satisfied with that, are we? No, not at all. So let's duplicate this. Oh dear, the mania's kicking in. So duplicate that, yeah, and duplicate that, yeah. Oh, I wish I could duplicate it with the patch cables. What a time-consuming hobby. And then right, so now let's see. Come on, keep it together. Don't be too excited. We're serious. We are making art. We are making art. We are making art. I am making. Call me. You should call me if you like me. I am making art. I am making art. I am making art. So gate goes to gate, but gate on the ADSR. So gate goes to gate, yarp, and that's all. Retrig goes to retrig. So where's retrig? Retrig, and where's retrig? All right, yeah. And then in free, goes to if it was let me see. So in free, that one there. So into goes to the output of low pass filter, right? So the low pass filter of the filter, yarp, goes to there, and the CV goes to the output of the VCV. So CV goes to the output of VCV. I don't know why, it just does. I could try and plug in one to see what happens, but I'm not gonna. Let's see. And I need a few more things in it. No, it's very simple. Just one cable going from that to that, yeah. So that's that one there, yeah. I think I'm missing a few steps. Frequency goes to retrig. Frequency of the VCF goes to retrig. Hello, can I put my frequency in your retrig? Yeah. Frequency goes to retrig. Retrig goes to frequency. No, it doesn't. You're dumb. Frequency goes to output. Retrig goes to retrig, and then oh yeah, scope. X-axis goes to this. Scope's just going to so that. And then so this just randomize a bit more. Hey, we've got ourselves a free oscillator synthesizer. Right, now randomize this one. Yeah. Randomize this one. Randomize that one. Randomize it. And I've still got this LFO over here doing nothing, so what if I just had the LFO going into, oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'll do a patch up here, so I'll just do that, and then I want noise. No, noise. No, 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 no. Oh, I wish the. Oh. Sorry, I was getting blinking lights from the synth with noise. So, noise and then an amp. I'm sure I can do something with these. So, we get the output of that going to CV. Yeah. There we go. And now the input of that one sounds a bit like a hi-hat, doesn't it? But it's not going to sound like a hi-hat like this. And it's just a noise generator. There's nothing you can really do with the noise generator except no, I don't need that. I need duplicate, yeah, and then all right, there you go. There's some noise. Great. So what if I did a white? That doesn't make much difference. Sweep, sweep, sweep. Is there some way I could randomise the ADSR? No, I'd have to plug into all the CV values and I can't be bothered. But anyway, that's an hour's experimentation with AU. I'm trying to make a point here. This is an hour's experimentation with modular synthesis using my synthesizer to do some more things with the synthesizer. Hey, I heard you like oscillators, so I put an oscillator on your oscillator so you can oscillate whilst you're oscillating. Who did this? About vcvrack.com. There you go. You can go on vcvrack yourself. You can get all these modules. It's free. Yes, it's free. You can go on Twitter and you can say, hey, you're doing really good stuff here. Keep it up. And then you got oh my god. So yeah, what have we got? We got oscillator, tidal, texture synthesizer. Yep. Keyframe resonator, but we haven't got clouds. Multiple utility Bernoulli gate. I don't. These are terms which I remember from like theoretical mathematics. Oh my god! Yeah. So if you're excited by this stuff, you will be excited by this stuff. Oh boy! My god! Look at that. Bifaka grayscale. Hey, brilliant, great. But of course it's not a patch on the real deal, but it does allow you to experiment. So thank you very much for watching and learning with me, because it has been a learning experience. And oh yeah, I played a bit with this last night just so I could go, hang on, how do I get any sound from it? You go to this, you use WASP-B, or if you're on Mac you use something else. On Linux you just, I don't know, stick a spike in your eye because you're a masochist. But if you're on Windows, you use WASP-B and you do that. And I've got left channel and right channel on my audio, so left channel and right channel is what I use. But you've got 8 channels there, and if you so desire, you could have a 16-channel audio device. I mean, you'd have to mix it down in the end, but hey, you could do it. It's a possibility. Great, eh? Oh, now how's that for some noise? Thank you for watching.